Hello everyone, it's Dr. Sam. I'd like to welcome you to my EyeClarity podcast. This is a show that offers cutting-edge information on how to improve your vision and overall wellness through holistic methods. I so appreciate you spending part of your day with me. If you have questions, you can send them to hello@drsamberne.com. Now, to the latest EyeClarity episode. So the vagus nerve is this nerve that runs down here, and one of the famous neuroscientists is a man named Stephen Porges, layering 3 times, 8 hums each time, so a total of 24 hums. Stephen Porges came up with something called the polyvagal theory, and I'm not going to cover it in great detail, but it's really related to our trauma response. And Dr. Porges, if you go on YouTube and you start studying, he talks about the vagus nerve and how our nervous system has evolved from the fight, flight, freeze to a more empathic social engagement. And this particular practice I showed you will help you soften the traumas, the stress, and it begins to move you into a more mammal-like response as opposed to a reptile response. So there's a comment here from Victoria. I would imagine there may be a process of disorganization on the way to eye health. Well, let me address that for a second, because in our cellular health, so now I'm talking the cells, there is something called inhalation and exhalation. You've heard of that. And inhalation is related to our ability to resolve. And our exhalation is our ability to dissolve. And in our vision, we have clarity, but we have no blur. If we go into blur, we get frightened, we get afraid, we associate that with something wrong. And so this dissolution and resolution, if we can expand the band of experience, then we're going to have more versatility and resiliency on a cellular level. And so when you talk about a disorganization, something has to change in you for you to go to a higher level of resolution. And so this falling apart or chaotic, or things may appear to be getting worse, let it happen. Go into the dissolution, go into the dissolving, because what will end up happening is your system will then resolve, and it'll resolve at a higher functioning state. So there's a difference between a closed system and an open system. In a closed system, we're very tight in what we think and feel and behave. And in an open system, we take ourselves away from our equilibrium so that we have more broadband range in our health and wellness, in our neurological health, flexibility, adaptability. So the answer is yes, you may go into a chaos. Now, here's the key point in this. All of you have to become a master in how much medicine your body can take at once. Now, when I say medicine, these exercises, these practices, these supplements, these food changes, if you try to do it all at once, your system is going to shut down and you're going to go into a very deep traumatic response. And so you have to know, what is the art of how much I can do? It's like with the MSM drops. People want to spray the 15% in their eyes and then it gets cloudy. And they go, oh, it's the MSM drops. No, it's not the MSM drops. It's how much you used and your detoxification pathway can't handle the large amount that you gave it. So you have to dribble it in, maybe 1 drop once a day or every other day, and allow your eyes to detox at a slow rate so you don't go through that blurriness or you don't go through it as long. So that's on you. You have to become a master at titrating. How much do I give myself at once? And that's a very important thing. Thank you for listening. I hope you learned something from the EyeClarity podcast show today. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure to subscribe on iTunes or Spotify and leave a review. See you here next time.